Hello, YTPC. So, as you can probably see from behind me, got a snowstorm, about 5 inches of snow yesterday, and, well, figured now would be a good time to go ahead and do that review on Watch City's Northeaster. Trying hard, now that I'm out here in the West, to drop my New England accent and introduce my R's. Northeaster. And Northeaster. Easter. I don't know. Now it just sounds like a holiday. Anyways. I have been sipping this one off and on for several weeks now. And it is a very unique Latakia / Oriental blend. It does have some really interesting blend that's in this. It is said on the site for Watch City that this is supposed to be, I guess, much like their blend that was titled Churchwarden. The change up I suppose that they did with this blend was they toned down the cigar leaf. They didn't omit it, but it's toned down, as well as the perique has also been toned down in this blend, and they've added in the burley. So in this perfect storm of a blend, we have Black Cavendish, we have Oriental Turkish blend in there, we have Latakia, we have the burley, we have Virginias, and just a hint of perique. And it really is very light on this one. I mean, very light. It's there. I'm not trying to say it's not at all. I mean, you can detect it. If you retrohale, you will definitely know that there's perique in here. But it's very light. And I will say that something I very much enjoy about this one is that there is a very different Latakia in this. I don't know what it is about the Latakia blend. There's a smokiness, but it's such a soft smokiness in this Latakia blend. So I think it blends well that it's a softer kind of Latakia, only because the fact that it's also just a softer, sweeter version of a Oriental Latakia blend. And I think that your Black Cavendish components are helping with that for sure. And I think the sweetness that comes out with this blend is coming from the you have the Black Cavendish, you have the burley, you have that, so you have that softer molasses sweetness to this that gives like a base creaminess to it. Even in the texture of the smoke, it just has like this, as you sip it, there's just a sweet, not confection, saccharine sweet. This isn't aromatic by any means. There's nothing added to this. I just mean that it has just this very natural, creamy sweetness to it with a very soft Latakia, gentle zest with the perique, and some delightful Oriental sweetness to it as well. It is a really awesome blend. I really like this one. Blown away for a house blend to have this as a very unique smoke. Now, being a former cigar smoker, I can't say that I detect in the flavor of this any cigar leaf. It is supposed to be there and just toned down. But, yeah, I mean, again, I indulged in cigars for quite some time, and I still do have one on occasion. And so it's not something that would be so foreign that my palate's just like, I don't know what this is. Like, I would assume that I would be able to detect, like, hey, yeah, there's some cigar leaf in here. And I've, sampled quite a few different types. Maduros were always my go-to and still are. But I would detect a cigar leaf in here. I don't detect it Not saying it's not here, not saying that you won't detect that or have not. I just don't. And this goes so good with some green tea that has some vanilla in it, which is what I'm consuming with it now. I found that these two pair so well together. That creaminess, that smoothness, that herbalness that you get in this blend, it's so good. Ladies and gentlemen of the Briar, if you have not had Watch City's Northeaster, please, especially if you like a Latakia blend that's with Oriental. I mean, again, like that's the main piece. This is just such a unique sip. It really is. Again, please, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Maybe it's not for everyone. I guess every blend is certainly not for everyone, right? But I mean, it's if you do like those types of blends, like I don't know, like for me, I've been really enjoying this. The jar that I got is small, that I put it in. So here's my pipe. I mean, I didn't get a whole lot of it. You know, it was 2 ounces. So, and so I'm saying it's 2 ounces is going to go quite quickly for me on this one. It's a very relaxing blend. I mean, it's kind of funny because it's the name Northeaster. I mean, typically that Northeaster kind of storm is very dark, very windy, lots of precipitation. I mean, it's brutal. And I think it's kind of funny that this is named a Northeaster, because when I sip this, that is not, it's more like what I'm enjoying right now, which is, it's not even 10 o'clock. The sun is nice and warm. I think the next few days is going to be in like the upper 50s. That's the feeling that I get when I'm sipping this. This is a very enjoyable, sweet, gentle blend. So I don't know if it was because of the fact that it has so many different components to it, you know, so it's a barrage, a blizzard of the mixture. Kind of prompted them and gave them the inspiration for the name. But yeah, I see it as a very gentle, very relaxing blend to sip. A great morning blend, honestly. Good stuff. Shout out to Smoking Cardboard. Loved your last upload. I love hearing. I mean, obviously, we come here to hear blend stuff and pipe stuff. And then I think also there's a lot of us in this community that also just enjoy hearing the thoughts, you know, that oftentimes are elicited from sipping a pipe. Anytime I have someone who's conversing about things such as, you know, what exactly is truth? Yes, more of that. I love that stuff. It's great. So, yeah, maybe we'll have to do a joint live session and just chat. That could be fun. I could enjoy that with a few of you. Actually, it'd be great to grab some people who are very contemplative and love to just kind of mull over things and ideas. That's sometimes the best stuff. It's just, I mean, that's what I used to do back in New England. Would you know, have a couple fingers of scotch and a cigar or a pipe and just talk about stuff. And some of the conversations, though not recorded or enjoyed by an audience, certainly were enjoyed by the company. I mean, this is how our minds breathe, stretch, and grow. So Watch City, Northeaster. Anybody who likes Latakia and Oriental blends, especially if they're on the sweeter, creamier side, great blend. Do try it. So, till our next review, be well and happy sipping.